Welcome, Irish fans, for game number 2 here from St. Stanislaus and base St. Louis. Getting ready to start. Irish are playing against the Pass Christian Pirates. Irish are home team. Get the starting lineups to you just here in a second. Pitching for the Irish, Aaron Broadus. Catching Bo Bratton. I'll get the rest of the lineup to you as soon as possible. Ground ball gets by Jamie Lusenberg down at third base. So one pitch, one hit. Get the scoreboard cleared from the previous game. The Irish were victorious over the Rocketchaws 10-8. Sorry, getting a late start. I was not really ready for them to start with this time. A bunt. Bratton fields the bunt, throws it down to first, and gets the runner at first. But the runner does advance to second.
Runner over to second base, so that's one out, and the runner at second. Bat number 12,
VJ Soignier now the batter for the Pirates. Base hit out to right field. So the Pirates start off with 2 hits.
Taylor with a single, puts runners at first and second. One out, brings up number 4, Daniel Taylor.
Daniel Taylor now the batter for the Pirates. Pitch is high and inside, ball 1. Pitch is just a little low and outside. 2 balls, no strike to count. Runner takes off to third. Bratton with the throw down to third and gets him. So an attempted stolen base. Runner does take off and make it to second base. So one man on. Called strike. Two outs. High and inside. So the runner is walked. Push runners on second and first with 2 outs. Justin Dixon now the batter for the Pirates. Pitch is high for ball 1. High and inside for ball 2. Chop that one foul down into the Irish dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Dixon. Pitch was low. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. And Dixon is hit by the pitch. So with that pitch, bases are loaded for the Pirates with 2 outs. Coming to you live from Bay St. Louis, Mississippi at the home of the St. Stanislaus Rocketchaws. Rocketchaws hosting a tournament today. Jamboree tournament. The Irish played the Rocketchaws in the game before this one, and we were victorious 10-8. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it looks like we're getting ready to resume play. Chop that one foul. Aaron brought us the pitcher for the Irish. The ball's lifted out into center field. Center fielder's under it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. The Pirates leave 3 men stranded. No runs. No hits. 2 errors. 2 hits. Headed into the bottom half of the first inning. There's no score. We'll take a quick break. Be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, welcome back, Irish fans. Leading off for the Irish, number 2, Brennan Geo. Lifts that one out into right field. Right fielder gets up underneath it and is able to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Second batter for the Irish, number 22, Josh Wood. outside pitch for ball one. Ground ball down to shortstop. High bouncing ball. Fielded and made to throw over to first base in time for the 6-3 putout for the second out of the inning. Brings up the catcher, Bo Bratton.
And bring up number 10, Bo Bratton, the catcher.
Low and outside pitch for ball one. Ground ball right back at the pitcher. The pitcher will walk it over and pitch it over to the first baseman for the 1-3 put out for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Still scoreless game. Headed to the top half of the second. We'll be back after a short break for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network.
Leading off top of the second for the fast Pirates, number 6, Chris Piernas.
Chris Piernas starts off. Base hit to right field. Makes it all the way to the wall. Stand-up double. Pirates jump on that pitch in a hurry. Trossaset. Trossaset.
Number 3, Troy Trossaset.
No, they got some over Biloxi. That's the way they pronounce it in Biloxi, at least. Trossaset. Ty Trossaset, the batter now for the Pirates. One and one the count. Ground ball gets in the gap between short and third for a base hit. So runners on first and third. No outs. Caleb Councilman now the batter for the Pirates. Councilman sets to wait his first pitch from Broadus. Called strike. Pitch was just a little low inside. Good job by Bratton blocking that one down. Broadus comes set to deliver the 1-1. Inside, called strike. Count goes 1-2. Runners on first and third, no outs, no score yet. Top of the second inning. Fouls that one down to first baseline. Count remains 1-2.
All down to first base, and we have new sponsors for this game. Foul balls, that would be credited to us.
On deck for the Pirates, Matthew Edwards. At the break, we'll go ahead and give the lineups for the Fighting Irish. Swing and a miss. So Councilman goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 23, Matthew Edwards.
Actually, lead off with number 23, Matthew Edwards.
Edwards lays down a bunt. Umpire calls it foul. Probably bounced off a home plate. So 0-1 to count. Ground ball right back at the pitcher, gets by him. Butterich fields it, throws it over to tag second, throws it over to first in time for the 6-3 put out to end the inning. Good head-up baseball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. Headed into the bottom half of the second inning. Go ahead and go over the lineup for the Irish, and if I have time, I'll squeeze in the Pirates. Batting first, Brennan Gio. He's at second base. Batting second, number 22, Josh Wood, and he's at left field. Batting third, number 10, Bo Bratton. He's catching. Batting fourth, number 27, Peter Holland, and he's in right field. Batting fifth, number 16, Spencer Slyman, and he's at first base. Batting sixth, number 1, Blaze Butterich, and he's at shortstop. Batting seventh, number 11, Nick Filipich, the designated hitter for the center fielder Holden Rummelard, number 23. Batting eighth, number 21, Jamie Lusenberg, and he's at third base. And batting ninth, number 15, Aaron Broadus, and he's pitching for the Irish. Starting lineup for the Pirates, number 1, 23, Matthew Edwards. He's at shortstop. Number 8, Jansen Switzer, and he's at second base. Number 12, Vijay Swanye, and he's in center field. Number 4, Daniel Taylor. He's at third base. Peter Holland is hit by the pitch, so he'll take his base. Number 11 back to the lineup for the Pirates. Number 11, Justin Dixon. He's pitching. Designated hitter, number 14, Tyler Terwiggle. He's a designated hitter for number 7, Bryce Ladner, who's at playing in right. Number 6, Chris Pernos. He's the first baseman. Number 3, Ty Trosset. He's catching. And number 15, Caleb Councilman, and he's in left field. So that's the lineup for the Pass Christian Pirates. Swing and a miss on Slyman. All caught up in the lineups. Back to live action. Throw made over to first base. Looks like it hit Holland. Pickoff move by the pitcher. Like he struck Holland as he was sliding into first. Slyman fouls that one away. Back into the backstop. Slyman with a home run in the first game. Hit it right over the 345 mark out in right field. 0-2 the count. 1-2 the count. Low inside pitch for ball 2. Here comes the 2-2. Wild pitch. Holland will make his way down to second base. Count goes full on Slyman. Here comes the payoff pitch. Slyman hits that one out. It's center field, right at the center fielder for the first out of the inning. Brings up the shortstop, Blaze Butterich. Low inside pitch. Ball 1. Another inside low pitch. 2-0 the count on Butterich. Two and 0 the count on Butterich. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-1. Butterich gets a signal from the third base coach. Steps in to receive the 2-1 from Dixon. Peter Holland on second base. One away. Called strike on Butterich. A little low. Count goes to 2-2. Dixon steps off. Beautiful day in Bay St. Louis. Not a cloud in the sky. Here comes the 2-2 to Butterich, high and inside. Count goes full. Sun seemed to be a factor earlier today. Some of the outfielders on both sides of the previous game were misjudging balls. I think now that it's a little bit later in the daytime, the sun has reached a point in the sky where it's no longer an issue. Butterich calls time. Full count on Butterich. And he's hit by the pitch. Second batter thus far been hit by the pitch. That'll put runners on first and second with the designated hitter, number 11, Nick Filipich. He's designated hitter for Holden Rummelard, the center fielder. Filipich DH'd last game and got a base hit out to right field. See if he can repeat that. Inside pitch called strike. Pitch was low. Low and outside. 1-1 to count on Filipich. Received his signals from the third base coach. Steps in with a 1-1 count. Chops that one foul down third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Probably had the hit and run on, as both Holland and Butteridge had their wheels on. Steps back into the box. 1 out. Pitch is high. 2-2 the count. Filipich set for the 2-2 from Dixon. Fouls that one back into the backstop. Count remains 2-2 with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Still a scoreless game. Irish travel to Long Beach on Tuesday. Take on the Long Beach Bearcats. And on Friday and Saturday, home games. Pitch is low and outside. Gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Advances the runners to second and third with a full count on Filipich. The Irish host West Harrison and Pass Christian on Friday and Saturday at home. Friday being the Friday at Lent, we will have fish dinners. Here comes the 3-2 to Filipich. Wild pitch. Okay, bases loaded. Jamie Lusenberg now the batter. Jamie at third base for the Irish. 1 out, bases loaded. First pitch to Lusenberg's called strike. Lusenberg sends that one down the left field, but it's going to go foul.
Lusenberg with a foul down left field line, and our sponsor, Blossman Game.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Lusenberg. 1 out, bases loaded, nowhere to put him. That pitch was low. Count goes to 2-2. ground ball down to third base. High hopper. They'll make the play at home for the force out at home. Bases will remain loaded, but that's 2 outs. Aaron Broadus now the batter for the Irish. Inside pitch catches the corner for a strike, called strike 1. Base knock will score a couple runs here possibly. See if the young Broadus can do that for the Irish. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Here comes the 0-2 to Broadus. Inside pitch. Pirate fans getting a little upset with the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch is low and outside. Count goes to 2-2 with 2 outs. Deuce is wild. Holland, Filipich, and Butterich. Lusenberg. I'm sorry. Lusenberg. Swing and a miss. So the Irish leave 3 men stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors. Headed into the top half of the 3rd inning. Still no score here in Bay St. Louis. So stay tuned. We'll take a quick break. Be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Leading thing off for the Pirates this inning, Jansen Switzer. First pitch to him is, I believe he called that a strike. One and one the count. Switzer. Jansen Switzer. Now the called strike to Switzer. 1-2 the count. Switzer fouls that one away. Brought us with a good pace on the mound, keeping things moving. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. So Switzer goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Brings up number 12, VJ Soignier, singled to right field his last time up. Pitch was low, ball 1. Another pitch down low. 2 balls, no strikes to count on Soignier. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 2-1. Nobody on, 1 out. Ground ball down to Gio. Gio comes up with the play. Makes the throw over to first in time for the 4-3 put out for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 4, Daniel Taylor. He walked his last time at the plate. Pitch was just a little low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Brought us with some good speed and action on the ball today. Doing a fine job for the Irish on the mound. That was just a little high and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count with 2 outs. Nobody on, no score. Pitch a little low. 3-1 to count. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Outside. So Taylor takes a walk. Justin Dixon, the pitcher now, at the plate. He was hit by the pitch his last time up. First pitch was low and outside, ball 1. Yeah. Ball was down in the dirt. Brad blocks it up to keep the runner from advancing to second on a wild pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Called strike on the outside. Count goes to 2-2. So here comes the 2-2 from Broadus. And Dixon goes down watching for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one man stranded going into the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Still no score here at Bay St. Louis, home of the St. Stanislaus Rockachaws. We'll be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome back, Irish fans. Bottom of the third inning, leading off for the Irish, number 2, Brennan Gio. Gio flew out to right field his last time at the plate. First pitch bounces before it reaches home plate for ball 1. Low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch is still just a little low. 3-0 the count to Gio. Josh Wood on deck. Another pitch high and inside, so Gio draws a walk, brings up Josh Wood. Wood grounded out to the shortstop his last time at the plate. Little interruption in play. Somebody must be tossing a football around down the right field line. Dixon makes the throw over to first to attempt to get Gio. He's back in time. Wood still awaits his first pitch from Dixon this time at the plate. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. Wood bunts one down. Pitcher makes the play. Looks over to first. Makes the play at first for the first out of the inning with the 1-3 put out. But Gio does advance to second base. Brings up to the plate number 10, the catcher, Bo Braden. Braden grounded out to the pitcher last time at the plate. Called strike, low and outside for strike 1. Low and outside pitch brings the count to 1-1 with 1 out, 1 man on. Still scoreless. Umpire said he went around at a high fastball for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 from Dixon. Braden fouls that one into the backstop. Count still remains 1-2. Dixon gets his signals, comes set. Braden fouls that one away again into the backstop. Here comes the 1-2 from Dixon. Low and inside. 2-2 the count on Braden. Braden lifts that one out to left field. Left fielder comes in to get it. Makes the play just behind shortstop for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 27, Peter Holland. Holland was hit by the pitch his last time at the plate. So one man on, 2 outs. That pitch was just high, 1-0. High and tight. It did hit him. Hit his under his sleeve. So Holland is hit by the pitch again. So that'll put runners on first and second with 2 outs. Brings up to the plate Spencer Slyman, the first baseman. Spencer had a home run in the previous game. Nobody was on at the time. Slyman's flew out to center his last time at the plate for the Irish. Dixon makes the move down to second base. Gio is back in time. 1 ball, no strikes to count on Slyman. Wild pitch. Gio stays at second. 2 balls, no strike to count, 2 outs. High and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Another pitch outside, so Slyman will take a walk. That'll load the bases for the Irish with Blaze Butteridge coming up to the plate. He was hit by the pitch his last time. A lot of the Irish wearing pitches today.
Bases loaded and 2 outs. Your batter is number 1, Blaze Butteridge.
I believe Butteridge was pretty deep into the count the last time when he was hit by the pitch. Called strike. Dixon steps off. On deck for the Irish, number 11, designated hitter Nick Filipich. Butteridge will ground ball down to third base, gets by the third baseman, and Brennan Gio will score. So an RBI single for Butteridge. The ball was not touched by the third baseman, so we'll score that as a hit. And Nicholas Filipich now at the plate for the Irish with 2 outs. Bases still loaded, nowhere to put him. Filipich walked his last time at the plate. Earlier game, he had a base hit out to right field. First pitch to him is high and inside. Called strike down low in the strike zone. Count goes to 1-1. Wild pitch comes back in the favor of the catcher. Nobody advances. Count goes to 2-1. Ooh, low inside pitch catches the inside corner for strike 2. Count goes to 2-2 with 2 outs. Bases loaded. The Irish are able to push 1 run across so far this inning. See if we can save it here. Here comes the 2-2 to fill a pitch. It's low and outside. Wild pitch gets by the catcher again, but nobody comes in. Count goes full. Put it in play. Dixon steps off, makes a move to third. Here comes the payoff pitch. Outside pitch. So Dixon will walk in a run for the Irish. Brings up to the plate number 21 to third baseman Jamie Lusenberg. Lusenberg reached on a fielder's choices last time. Like Dixon's going to get a talk to from the Pirates coach. The Irish's first home game is going to be March the 4th. The Irish will host the West Harrison, I believe they're the Hurricanes, I believe. And then again on Saturday, we host the Pass Christian Pirates. Both of those games on Friday, JV at 5, Varsity at 7. And on Saturday, JV at 11 and Varsity at 1. On Friday night, we'll have fried fish dinners during Lent. So come out. Watch some Irish baseball, get a good meal, support St. Patrick's Irish baseball. Lusenberg set to receive his pitch from Dixon with bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch is low and outside for a called strike. Chops that one foul down to first base. Count goes to 0-2. So Lusenberg steps in with an 0-2 count. Dixon working from the windup. Pitch is way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Lusenberg. Here comes the 1-2 from Dixon. Low and in the dirt for ball 2. Lusenberg ready to receive the 2-2, and it's on the way from Dixon. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Lusenberg will take off the pitcher. Drop third strike, so Lusenberg makes it down to first, and Slyman slides into the catcher as the throw goes over. I mean, the first baseman, the pitcher, comes in to receive the throw from the catcher as it went to the backstop and got away from him. So the Irish push another run in on a a drop third strike. Aaron Broadus now up the bat for the Irish. Hopefully I got all that to you correctly. Chops that one foul. Oh, 0-1 count on Broadus, 2 outs. Base is still loaded. Pops that one up. The catcher runs back to the backstop to make that one and drops in. Looks like he gets behind him. So 0-2 the count on Broadus with 2 outs. Bases still loaded. The Pirates are almost able to get out of this inning without any further damage with that fly ball, but got a little out of hand from the catcher. So here comes the 0-2 from Dixon. That one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Also looked like the catcher may have tripped over the bat. So Broadus goes down watching on a low outside called strike. 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 4 complete innings, the Irish lead the Pirates 3-0. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Leading off for the Pirates, number 14, Tyler Terwilliger. Umpire said he went around. 0-2 the count. Ball's lifted out to left field. It's going to go foul. Out of play.
All balls sponsored by Blossom Gas.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. Called strike for the first out of the inning. Chris Piernos now in the box for the Pirates. Piernos with a double to right field his last time up. Pitch is low and outside for ball 1. Low and inside. 2 balls, no strike to count to Piernos. Called strike on Piernos in the inside corner. 2-1 to count. Little low and inside. Count goes 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 from Broadus. Hit out to left field. Left fielder kind of paused on his way out to get it, but comes in and gets it for the second out of the inning. Didn't know if he misjudged it. Thought it was going to be shortstop's ball, but he come in and made the play. Nice play. Good hustle. Todd Trosset now the batter. Trosset with a single to left field his last time up. Pitch on the outside, called strike. Pitch is low and outside. Called strike. Nice pitch by Broadus. Just a little low and outside. I've got the count at 2-2. I'm sorry, it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. So Trosset goes down swinging for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Going into the bottom half of the fourth inning, the Irish still lead 3-0 over the Pass Christian Pirates. We'll be back after a short break for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome back, Irish fans. Starting things off for the Irish, number 2, Brennan Gio. Ground ball down to third base. Third baseman backhands it, makes the throw over to first in time for the 5-3 putout for the first out of the inning. Next up, the bat for the Irish, number 22, Josh Wood. Wood with a ground out and a sacrifice his last 2 plate appearances. Ground ball to third base. Comes off the heel of the glove of the third baseman, so Wood will be safe. Brings up the bat now for the Irish, number 10, Bo Bratton. So 1 man on, no outs. Sorry, 1 out. So Wood advances to second. Madden hits that one deep into right center field. And that's a home run. Really deep. Hit it right out in the right center field fence for a RBI home run.
Deep right center field. Well past the 345 mark.
Well hit ball right over the Go Rock sign out there in right center field. Wind was at his back, too. So the Irish extend their lead to 5-0 over the Pirates. Coming up to bat now for the Irish, Peter Holland. He was hit by the pitches last time. Looks like the Pirates, he's been hit twice this game, I've been told by the statistician. Pirates coach is going to have a word with Dixon. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll take a quick break and get you those changes. And be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right. New pitcher for the Pass Christian Pirates, number 4, Daniel Taylor. Peter Holland, the batter. First one to face Taylor. Holland's been hit by the pitch twice thus far this game. First pitch from Taylor is a called strike. Another pitch on the inside, a called strike. So Holland behind the count 0-2. And Holland is hit by the pitch again. It's 3 times this game.
Peter Holland hit by a pitch. Once again, hit by a pitch in the second and the third, and now the fourth inning. That's unusual.
So stepping up to the plate for the Irish, number 16, Spencer Slyman. Slyman had a home run earlier in the previous game against the Rockachaws. He steps up to the plate with 1 man on, 1 out. Inside pitch. Call the ball. Taylor, kind of a mid-sidearm submarine kind of style pitching. Sliming a swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-1. Taylor looks over at first to see if Hollins got too much of a lead for his liking. Sliming hits that and out to left field. Left fielder goes back for it. Drops over his head for a single to left field. That'll put runners on first and second with the shortstop, number 1, Blaze Butterich, now coming up to the plate for the Irish with 1 out. Butterich with a single to left his last time up. Another one of those would be nice. Butterich fouls out and down the right side. Out of play, 0-1 the count.
Sponsored by the SPCHS Bottle Shop and the Jerome family.
Taylor comes set, looking hard at second base, delivers to the plate. Low and inside for ball 1. 1-1 to count to Butterich. Butterich calls time. Taylor not liking the lead that second base keeps looking back. Makes the move over to second base quickly. Hauling back. Dive and slide. Got a trunk full of dirt now. One and one to count to Butterich with 1 out, 2 men on. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Butterich. Number 11, Nick Philpitch on deck for the Irish. Designated hitter. So Butterich goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 11, Nick Philpitch. He walked his last time at bat. He steps up to the plate with 2 men on, 2 outs. Taylor makes the move back to second base. Nobody covering, but Holland still slides in to bring just a little bit of more of the Rocket Charles dirt home with him. And Philpitch is hit by the pitch. So that'll load the bases for the Irish. That's the second batter that Taylor has hit since he took over pitching duties from Dixon. Brings up number 21, Jason Lusenberg. Swing and a miss. Lusenberg reached first base on a drop third strike. Low outside pitch called strike. Count goes to 0-2 on Lusenberg with 2 men on, 2 outs. Irish lead 5-0 over the Pirates in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here comes the 0-2. Low and outside. 1-2 the count. Taylor comes set. Here comes the 1-2 to Lusenberg. Little chopper in front of the home plate. Catcher makes the play for the 1-3 put out to end the inning. The Irish leave 3 men stranded. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. After 4 complete, the Irish lead the Pirates 5-0. We'll take a quick break. Hear more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Starting things off for the Pirates this inning, number 15, Caleb Councilman. Councilman struck out his last time at bat.
Leading off for the Pirates, number 15, Caleb Councilman.
Bunts that one over the backstop, right over the roof of the press box for strike 1.
From our sponsor, Blackstone Gas.
On deck, number 23, Matthew Edwards. High and tight for ball 1. Once again, he bunts that one into the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Councilman. That ball's going to be out of play on the left side. Count still 1-2.
That'll be from our sponsor, Fast Fresh Can Bottle Shop.
Umpire says, I need some balls. You got no more balls. You need baseballs to play baseball. Here comes 3 fresh new baseballs in from the Pirates. 1-2 the count on Councilman. It's like the wind's now coming out of the west, southwest. Swing and a miss, drop, 3rd strike. Braden steps to the side, makes the throw down to first in time for the first out of the inning. Brings up Matthew Edwards, number 23.
And batting number 23, Matthew Edwards.
Edwards with a single and a fielder's choice his last 2 times up to bat. Low and inside, ball 1. Broadus working at a quick pace. That was just a little low and outside. 2 balls, no strike to count on Edwards. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 1 away. for the Irish. Nice pitch, breaking pitch, comes back in for a called strike on Edwards. Counts goes to 2-2. Just a little low. Count goes full. Here comes the payoff pitch from Broadus. Chop foul down into the Irish dugout. Here comes the pitch from Broadus. Nice pitch on the inside corner as Edward goes down watching for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 8. Jansen Switzer. Switzer with a sacrifice and a strikeout. His first pitch was fouled into the backstop. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. VJ Soignier on deck for the Pirates. Swing and a miss. A high outside fastball. 0-2 the count. A base hit out to center field for Jansen Switzer to keep things alive for the Pirates. Brings up VJ Soignier.
Correction, number 12, VJ Soignier.
So 1 man on, 2 outs. Single and a ground out for Soignier for his plate appearances thus far. Ground ball down to third base. Jamie backhands it and makes the throw over to first in time for the 5-3 putout to end the inning. The Pirates leave 1 man stranded. No runs, no hits, 1 hit, and no errors. Going into the bottom of the 5th inning, the Irish still lead the Pirates 5-0. We'll take a quick break. Be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, Irish fans, starting things off for the Irish this inning is number 9, Chet Rodrigue. First pitch is high and inside for ball 1. He's pinch hitting for Aaron Broadus. At least that's what we're assuming so far. Rodriguez fouls that one out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The Irish lead the Pirates 5-0. Bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rodriguez. Pitch is thrown behind the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count to Rodriguez. Rodriguez fouls that one on a play. The right side. Daniel Taylor still on the mound for the Pirates. 2-2 the count. Here comes the 2-2 from Taylor. Ground ball down to third base. Third baseman comes up with the catch. Pulls the first baseman off with his throw, so Rodriguez is safe at first. We'll get a courtesy runner. Addison Falls is going to be the courtesy runner for Rodriguez, so I'll assume that Rodriguez will probably be coming in to pitch next inning. Back to the top of the lineup with Brennan Gio, the second baseman. 7. Taylor took a look over at first. Low inside pitch catches the corner for a called strike. Irish have no outs. 1 man on. Low and outside. 1-1 to count to Gio. Steady win. Had it out into center field. Here comes the 1-1 from Taylor. Swing and a miss. 1-2's the count. Taylor makes a throw over to first. Addison's back in time. Gio waits the 1-2 from Taylor. Pulls that one down the left side, out of play. Count still 1-2 with no outs, 1 man on. Low inside. Count goes to 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Comes back in and gets Gio watching. Nice breaking ball. Comes in and rings him up. Brings up number 22, Josh Wood. Ground out, a sacrifice, and a single for Wood. His last 3 times at bat. Low outside. Wood looks down third base, gets some advice from Coach Berger, steps into the plate. Falls takes off for second base. Ball's pushed foul down right field. 1-1 to count on Wood. Some action down in the Irish bullpen. Wood calls time. Counts 1-1 with 1 out, 1 man on. Irish lead 5-0 over the Pirates. Ground ball down to shortstops. Throw down to second. And at first, so they turned to double play, the 6-4-3 for the second and third out of the inning. The Irish leave. Don't need anybody stranded? Nope. So, no runs, no hits, 1 error. Going into the top of the 6th inning, the Irish still lead the Pirates 5-0. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome back, Irish fans. Chet Rodriguez now, the new pitcher for the Irish. He relieves Aaron Broadus after 5 complete innings. Starting things off for the Pirates, number 4. The pitcher, Daniel Taylor. Taylor with 2 walks his last time at bat. Called strike. Low and outside. 1-1 to count to Taylor. Justin Dixon on deck for the Pirates. Low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Little chop ball right back at the pitcher. Rodriguez with the play over to first for the 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Brings up Justin Dixon. He struck out his last time up.
That'll be number 11, Justin Dixon.
Started off with going to bunt and pulled it back and bunted anyway and bunted it foul down third base. 0-1 to count. Tyler Terwigler, he's on deck. Oh, and 2 the count. Just a little low. 1-2. That one's fouled out of play. One and 2 the count. Swing and a miss. So Dixon goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings up Tyler Terwilliger. Tyler with a strikeout and a flyout his last 2 times up. Just a little low. Two balls, no strike to count. Called strike. Count goes to 3-1. Chris Piernos on deck. So Tyler takes a walk with 2 outs. Now the batter for the Pirates, Chris Piernos. Piernos with a double and a flyout his last 2 times at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch on the outside corner for Rodrigue for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Bratton will make the throw down to first in time for the 3rd out. The Pirates leave one man stranded. No runs. No hits and no errors. The Irish still lead the Pirates 5-0 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, Irish fans, welcome back. Starting things off for the Irish is Bo Bratton. Bo Bratton had a 2-run homer his last time at the plate. He and Spencer Slyman both had homers today. Spencer had one in the previous game up against the Rockachaws. Both of them hit him to right center field. Peter Holland's on deck. Pitch is thrown behind Bratton for ball 1. Correction, Trace Palazzo is on deck for the Irish. Pitch is low and outside. 2-0. Inside pitch catches the corner for called strike. Count goes to 2-1 on Bratton. Daniel Taylor still the pitcher for the Pirates. Low and outside. Count goes 3-1. Taylor comes set to deliver the 3-1. And Brad will take his base on balls. Brings up Trace Palazzo, number 13.
And a pinch hitter in the game now is number 13, Trace Palazzo.
And Seth Allen will be a courtesy runner for Bo Bratton.
Seth Allen comes in as a courtesy runner at first.
Pitch was a little outside, but still call a strike on Palazzo from up here. It was just a little outside, but Palazzo will have to make sure to protect that outside corner the way the umpire's calling them. That was low and outside. 1-1 to count. No outs. One man on. Swing and a miss at a low inside pitch. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes on Palazzo. Here comes the 1-2. Low and outside. Count goes to 2-2. Pitch goes behind Palazzo, brings the count full. Here comes the 3-2 from Taylor. Palazzo with a nice base hit right up the middle. Nice hit by Trace. So runners on first and second with Spencer Slyman coming up to bat for the Irish. Slyman with a fly out, a walk, and a single this game. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, he had a home run in the first game. Taylor makes a throw over to second base to try to get Seth Allen. Low and outside for ball 1. been a beautiful day here in Bay St. Louis. Nice baseball weather. Clear blue skies. Just a slight wind coming out of the southwest. Slyman chops that one foul down into the Pirates dugout. 1-1 to count.
All sponsored by the Giroux family.
One and one to count to Slyman. Outside pitch brings the count to 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Taylor makes the throw down to second. Looks like the ball might have hit Allen in the hand as he was going to the bag. Slyman waits for the 2-1 from Taylor. Low inside. Count goes 3-1. Blaze Butterich on deck for the Irish. Here comes the 3-1. It's outside, so Slyman will take his base. And that'll load the bases for Butterich with no outs.
Bases loaded, nobody out. The batter is number 1, Blaze Butterich.
Blaze has been hit by the pitch. And a single. Wild pitch gets by the catcher, but nobody. So real short backstop here at St. Stanislaus. 1 ball, no strike to count on Butterich. Bases loaded, no outs. Fouls that one down third base. And Butterich is holding his left shoulder. And looks like he might have dislocated. I don't know. He's grabbing his left shoulder. Let Coach Berger take a look at him. He's holding it. Maybe a little stinger. Hit his funny bone, maybe. Seems to be fine. Steps up to the plate. Wait on Coach Odewall as he come to check on Butterich. See if he can make his way back to first base coaching box. One ball, 1 strike to count on Butterich. Bases loaded, no outs. Pitch is thrown behind, and the runner does come home this time. And Allen is cut down as he tries to steal home plate for the first out of the inning. Wild pitch went behind Butterich. As I mentioned, though, a short backstop here. Catcher was able to get to it and get it back to the pitcher to make the play at home. So runners are at second and third, 1 out. Butterich has 2 balls, 1 strike count on him. Another wild pitch, but nobody comes home. Count goes to 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 to Butterich, and that's going to be way outside for ball 4. So Butterich will take his base, and that'll load the bases again for the Irish with number 11, Nick Filipich, coming up to bat for the Irish.
Nick Filipich, your batter. Bases loaded and one out.
Filipich has been hit by the pitch and walked his last 2 times up. Ground ball down to third base. They'll make the throw at home for the force out, for the second out. Bases still remain loaded, with the batter being Jamie Lusenberg, the third baseman.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Your batter is number 21, Jamie Lusenberg.
Lusenberg grounded out. Chops that one foul down into the Irish dugout. Lusenberg has been up to bat each time with the bases loaded. Pitches outside. 1-1 to count. Another foul down into the Irish dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Lusenberg. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Ground ball down to shortstop. Gets right off the tip of the glove of the shortstop. Butterich will tag up for another run for the Irish. Well, I think they're going to score that a hit for Lusenberg. Brings up Chet Rodriguez. Rodriguez reached base on an error his last time up. Men on first and second. 2 outs. 0-1 to count on Rodriguez. The Irish are up 7-0 over the Pirates. Pitch is thrown behind Rodriguez. 1-1. Lusenberg and Filipich on first and second. Rodriguez fouls that one away. Probably had a hit and run on. 1-2 the count to Rodriguez. Here comes the 1-2 to Rodriguez. Chops that one foul right in front of home plate. Count still 1-2. Taylor takes a hard look at the signals. Takes a look over to second. Filipich gets back in time. Rodriguez waits the 1-2 from Taylor. Here comes the pitch. Fouls that one off his ankle. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. So Rodriguez goes down swinging. The Irish leave 2 men stranded. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Going into the top of the 7th inning, the Irish lead the Pirates 7-0. So we'll take a quick break. Be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Kyle Stallings now for the Pirates. Chad Rodriguez still on the mound for the Irish. His first pitch to Stallings was called strike on the outside corner. Ground ball right back to Rodriguez. He'll make the throw over to first for the 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Councilman now the batter for the Pirates. One three put out. 1-3. So what happened? Councilman got hit. Councilman got hit by the pitch. Edwards now the batter for the Pirates. Swing and a miss. Might have him. Got him. Bo Bratton come up, saw that Stallings had too much of a lead, threw the ball down to first base, caught him off the bag. So a pick-off from home plate for the second out of the inning. And a strike on Matthews, 0-1. Another called strike. One out remaining to end the game. And Matthews goes down watching for the third and final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. And that's going to be your ball game, folks. The Irish were victorious over the PCHS Pirates 7-0, and they won the contest between the Rocketchaws early today as well. Good outing by the Irish. Chad Rodriguez, finishing pitcher for the Irish. The Irish have a away game on Tuesday in Long Beach. Games are at 5 and 7. Then we are at home on Friday to host the West Harrison Hurricanes. Game times are at 5 and 7. And then on Saturday we host the PCHS Pirates again. So we'll see these fellas again on Saturday. Games are at, I believe, 11-1. So that does it for the Irish baseball here from St. Stanislaus, Rockachaw's in Bay St. Louis. Join us again for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network.